Hey guys, my name is World 2 Gamer, also known as SimsAJ Play, and today I'm showing you Minecraft scenes from the dog in the nighttime. Specifically, three Minecraft scenes, which I think that um are most significant in the book, at least. Uh, the first thing I'd like to show you is the house Christopher lives in, which I spent a few hours working on. As you can see, the protagonist Christopher, who has autism, is cuddling the dead dog Wellington, or rather his neighbor's dog, as his neighbor's dog was already found dead. His neighbor, or Mrs. Shears, is obviously panicking because she suspects that um, Christopher, who's cuddling the dog, is also the person who killed him. This makes a lot of sense, and the book mostly revolves around Christopher trying to prove his innocence to others despite his disability causing him to struggle with social cues. Now let's hop over the bush and let's head into the house. Let's look at the living room, the kitchen, and then let's look at the most important part where he Christopher ends up reading some letters his mother left for him when she presumably died 6 years ago. Now, the most unfortunate part about this is that she is said to have died from a heart attack, but according to these letters, she's actually still alive, and his father, has actually been hiding all these letters from him. Now, we'll get to that a bit later, but this is a big revelation in the book that changes a lot of Christopher's motivations and his views on people he thought that he could trust, for example, like his father. And if we leave that room, let's head down the road for a sec. Take a light jog. Now, if we take a light jog down the road, as you can see, I unfortunately couldn't finish the road down here. But what you can see is the park that Christopher walks down along with an old lady that he was interviewing down the street to see, well, if anybody knew on who could have murdered the dog. Now, as you can see here, uh, they're simply discussing who could have murdered the dog, and this is another revelation where it turns out that his mother didn't actually die, but his mother was actually having an affair with their neighbor's husband. Now, this is a large revelation, which is the reason why she never came back after Christopher's father discovered it, and that also explains why he never wanted to reveal the truth to an already fairly impressionable Christopher. This, I think, is a very interesting detail in the book, as, in my words, this kind of changes the key suspects in Christopher's investigation. Now, in Christopher's investigation, he initially thought that, oh, wait, the only real suspect would be Mr. Shears, who divorced Mrs. Shears 2 years ago. But now that this discovery comes out, the number of suspects opens from Christopher's uh, father to Christopher's mother to still again Mr. Shears, along with maybe a few other people who could have been deeply affected by this, and this would linger on for the rest of the book. Some other interesting notes is how this park ends up going on for a bit longer before it suddenly stops after a while. Thank you so much for watching. And now I will just get on to some extra notes when it comes to the construction of this behemoth of a house. It's a standard house. I can't believe builders could make this so quickly. So this is the driveway. Um, And as you can see inside this house, there is a lot of furniture. But what you may not be able to see is the fairly empty garage, which I didn't have enough time to build a car in. Uh, the fairly furnished kitchen, another washroom, as you can see. More washroom. This time with a bathtub, which is actually a very minor reference to how Christopher always seems to rather take a bath instead of shower, and while his father gets him some new clean clothes. This is a fairly empty room that I didn't, unfortunately, couldn't get to, though this would have probably been the parents' or master's bedroom. If I had the time, I would have probably furnished it a bit more and maybe add a bit of an Easter egg in here. And my final credits will have to go to the mannequins who were playing the characters that I was showing, and Wellington, the good dog who tried to play dead for the role. He did a great job, including the sheeps and other animals as the extras for this presentation. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.